Hello guys, welcome to my channel again. Today I'm sharing the code of that cricket game whose output I have shared in the last video. But today I have some home assignment too for you guys. There is a small logical error in the code, but you guys just need to find out that error. I'll tell the solution in the next video. Just read and understand the code and find that error. Let's start writing the code. I have actually written the code, but start reading the code. First of all, we will have to import the modules we need to use in the program. For example, import random, import time from random, import choice. Then used variables. We just need to specify some of the used variables here. First total, blank list. Second total, blank list. Balls, Yorker, full toss, googly, length ball, carom ball, slow ball, in swinger, leg cutter, off cutter, knuckle ball. I have used each and every type of balls. I actually know you can add the balls. You you know apart from these, you can use them also. Now for out, I have just used two type of outs: run out and the catch out. We'll use the LBW later on also. Then choosing teams. Print choose both your teams from the following IPL list. I will just show the list of the teams' names only, not the players, but the names. And two players have to use teams from this list only. And for further, for innings purpose, every team players have been mentioned in a list. All the teams are in dictionary, and all the players of a team are just like key and values. A team name is a value, and team name is a key, and team players is a list that contain the values of that key. For CSK, there are all these players, and for Mumbai Indians, all these players, and DC, then SRH, all the IPL teams. Then keys equals to teams dot keys. Teams, the dictionary, dot keys, the keys of that dictionary. And for keys in teams, print keys. Here I will print all the keys, all the teams from where the players have to choose their teams. In this code, we'll use some functions too. Def select team. If team in teams, selected team equals to team. Here teams means this dictionary. Selected team equals to team, return selected team. Else selected team equals to string input, enter your choice from above teams only. If player chooses a team which is not available in this dictionary, then return selected team. First team. Here we just take input from the user in string. Enter first team choice. First team equals to selected team. First team, and this function is used over here. Then second team equals to string input, enter second team choice. If we have used the upper function just to ensure that if the user inputs normally, like every user uses, they don't bother to write in uppercase. They just uses the names in lowercase only. So we used dot upper just to match the team names with these ones. Then second team equals to selected team, select team, second team. This function again. Then if second team equals to first team, that means if second team is just same as first team, then print this team is already chosen by your opponent. Please choose another team. second team equals to string input enter second team choice, the same this one. Dot upper select team second team, this function is again used here. Else pass, we don't need to do in a case we don't like have an exception in the input. Then print first team is the first chosen teams by the player, and the second team is second team which is chosen by the player. Then players equals to a list of first team comma second team. Print let's play cricket. Then just toss time. Print toss time. Then again print first team. What is your call? The first team, we'll just ask the first team that what is your call? Either it's heads or tails. Toss call equals to heads comma tails. And then bat ball is also a list, bat comma ball, from which the player will choose if he wants to bat or ball. Then toss input, just input dot upper, while toss if toss in toss call heads or tails. Print toss is the call, random dot shuffle toss call, so that we can just choose anyone from here, like if we throws a coin then it can either come heads or tails. We'll use that random function here. Print it is toss call 0. In the random generated list, the first element, 0 is always the first element, so we'll use that. That is like it is the toss call, it is heads or it is tails. Then break. Else print type correctly. If the player have an inputted something like heads, he just called head instead of heads or tail instead of tails. So we'll just ask him to type correctly. Toss equals to input dot upper, again the input, then continue. If toss time team 1 comma team 2, here is the function again, def toss time team 1 comma team 2. Print f, team 1 has won the toss, what would you like to do, bat or ball? Call equals to input dot upper. Here team 1 is mentioned here. Later on when we'll use this function, we'll just pass the team here which has already won the toss. Try if call not in bat or ball. Bat or ball is this list. If call is not in this, then print type correctly. Call again will take the call, or finally print team 1 has chose to call first. Whatever the call is, either it is bat or either it is ball. If call equals to bat, then batting team comma bowling team equals to teams team 1 comma team 2. If the team 1 has chosen bat. And if then we'll return batting team and bowling team. And if call equals to ball, team 1 has chosen to ball, then batting team comma bowling team equals to team 2 or comma team 1. Then we'll again return batting team or bowling team and bowling team, sorry. Then def innings, again a function. Then we'll pass here batting team, bowling team, and first scored. Points or scores will pass here. Batting team list equals to teams batting team. From here teams batting team, the team which has won the toss, either it can be CSK, MIDC, or whatever the players are chosen. Randomly we'll pick a team based on the toss. And then Batting options equals to iter the batting team list. List can be iterated, but the dictionary can't. So we have converted that dictionary into the list. And iter beating batting team list. On strike, next batting options. Then on batting options are here. Next batting options. On strike scores are blank. Player scores are blank. Wicket equals to 10 in the start of the innings. Total is blank. Team total is 0. Bowling options equals to teams bowling team 5 after 5. Okay. We'll just continue we'll start counting the bowlers from sixth number. For over in range 0, 3. Bowler equals to choice bowling options. Print F on strike is on strike and the bowler is bowling. Here we'll just pass the name of the batsman from here, and here we'll pass the name of the bowler from bowling options, like from here. Print, press any key to respond. We don't need a specific key to be pressed. We can let the user press any key on the keyboard to respond. For ball in range 1 to 7, ball delivered equals to choice balls we have already chosen here balls, a list of various balls. Ball delivered, a choice will be here given by the computer. A computer can choose any ball from that list and play it. For computer again can choose any ball. If wicket equals to 0, if wickets is 0 or team total is more than first scored, then break. Alif, ball delivered equals to played for. Like ball delivered, the choice made by the computer, and the played for, the choice made by the computer is the same. Print over dot ball, then print LBW. I have already mentioned that we'll use LBW out later on. Here we'll use the LBW out. The bowler, the name of the bowler has taken the wicket of the on strike. Player scores equals to sum on strike scores. Then team total equals to sum total. Again, each and every variables we have mentioned earlier, that will given be a value. Out player scores, on strike scores, and player scores. A dictionary of on strike scores and player scores. Then print batting team is at team total. Then print out player scores. On strike, next batting team options, just to iterate the batting options. Print F on strike is on strike. Wicket, just because a player has been LBW, so the wickets in hand will be decreased by 1. On strike scores equals to 0. The on strike scores again will be the on strike scores will just again equals to 0. Time dot sleep 2, just to ensure that we have a gap between when the player is out and the next player comes. Just 2 seconds, nothing more than that, just 2 seconds. Else, if the player is not out, then else print F over the ball, the over name and the ball, the over number and the ball number, and equals to just blank. So that we have the input here only. Start equals to time dot time, input, and end time dot time. These these 4 lines, just to take like just to know about how much time a person, a player has given to respond. Time taken equals to end minus start, and the time and start the time given used by the player. If time taken is less than 1 second, print a sixer. Total dot append 6 on strike scores dot append 6. Player scored equals to sum on strike scores. Team total equals to sum total. If team total is greater than first scores, then break. Aleph, time taken greater than 1 and time taken is less than 1.5 seconds. Print boundary. That means 4. Total dot append 4 on strike scores dot append 4. Player scores equals to sum on strike scores and team total equals to sum total. If total equals to first scores, if team total greater than first scores, then break. Like we have just given a condition, then a sixer, then again given a condition, then a boundary, then we'll again give a condition of greater than, we'll again give a condition of greater than 2 seconds and less than 2.5 seconds, then only 2 runs. If greater than 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds and time taken less than 3 seconds, then just a duck will append 0. And if again, if the player will use time more than that, more than 3, if the time taken is greater than 1.5 and time taken is less than 2, or time taken is greater than 3. Just a condition here, we have not given a condition between 1.5 and 2. So we'll use that time here. 1.5 and 2 or time taken greater than 3. Then we'll just again declare the player out. Either catch out or run out. Bowler has taken the wicket off on strike. Then again the same process. Actually, I'm suffering from a little cold today, so just some delay in my voice and break here. And again, print batting team is at team total and on strike is at player scores. Then return team total. Then we'll use the functions here. If toss equals to toss call 0, toss time first team and second team. The toss time function we have used here, first team and second team, will that specify here, first team and second team, if toss call is 0. First innings total innings, first team and second team, and the initial scores. Initial scores is just a big score to compare first innings score, because we will have scores for second innings, this team total, and for the first innings we'll use just a big score 1000. Then print second team needs first innings total scores to win the match. After this, because we will have a new team total, we can just call that here as first team total, first innings total. Then if first innings total is greater than second innings total, then print first team has won the match. If Aleph, second innings total is greater than first, then second team has won the match. Aleph, if it is just as equals to, then the draw match has been drawn. Both team has scored same scores. If toss call equals to 1, then the toss time second team comma first team. Then first innings total innings second team first team, and then 1000. The same process here, just by using first team later and second team on the first. The same process to be followed here also. As I have mentioned in the beginning of the video, there is just a little logical error, you guys need to find out that and just comment that below. I'll just show you the solution of that error. I have already found, just to give, but I'm just giving you a home assignment. If you can, if you guys can find that error, I'll just solve in the for next video. I hope you enjoyed this project also. Please hit like and subscribe.